All right, so you're finally under contract with a house and your agent suggests that you get a home inspection and you're like, where do I begin? That is a great question because when I tell you there are so many home inspections, it's insane. It can blow your mind and you can spend a few hundred to maybe a few $1,000s depending on what type of inspections you need and maybe even the ones that you don't need. So let me tell you the top 7 most common home inspections. You ready? Let's get it. But before we do, you know what we do here. We introduce ourselves. My name is Kim McBride, also known as Get Keys with Kim. I'm a licensed associate broker as well as a broker in real estate in Maryland, DC, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and the Dominican Republic. Now, even though I started out by saying there are 7 most common inspections, 3 of them can really be lumped into one if in fact you have a really good home inspector that can do a lot of these things. But those 3 would be the structural mechanical, the roof, and the foundation. The structural mechanical is looking at the bones of the house. So again, it should be the actual structure, which includes the foundation. If there are, however, some significant foundational issues, you may have to get someone like a structural engineer. And they also look at things like the roof, which if they see significant issues with that, you may have to call a roofer to do an inspection. But a general home inspector could technically do all 3. So also with the general inspection, you will have things like checking the electrical and the plumbing. Now, I have a home inspector that also manages another part of the 7, which includes sewer scope or sewer line inspection. And that is to check for cracks in the pipes or any type of trees or roots that may be growing in the pipes, any type of erosion or any backups and things like that. And even my home inspector also does something known as radon testing. And radon is an odorless, colorless gas similar to carbon monoxide, but carbon monoxide can kill you right away. Whereas radon comes from the soil and long-term exposure to it could lead to things like cancer. Let me just recap. You have your structural and your mechanical, so that's your general or your basic inspection. They can inspect the roof, they can inspect the foundation, radon, and then also the sewer line. And there are also other inspectors that can do other things like testing for WDI or WDO, which is wood-destroying insects, or wood-destroying organisms, which would be like carpenter ants, carpenter bees, wood-boring bees. It could be things like cracks and braces due to termites and things like that. Some states, lenders require that you get a WDI inspection done, so it just depends on where you live to determine whether you have to get that or whether it is optional. And then finally, number 7 would be mold. So that's water stains or mildew like mold and things like that. I've also had clients test for other things like lead or asbestos. You can have a pool inspection. You can have a chimney inspection. We've had a termite sniffing dogs. I mean, there's all kinds of things out there. But you have to go with what makes you feel most comfortable. We as agents cannot advise you what you should and should not have other than having a home inspection. I tell all my clients, even if it's new construction, get a home inspection because homes are built by human hands and therefore can be prone to human error, right? So anybody can make a mistake even with building a house that's brand new. However, you should really speak to inspectors or vendors about your concerns, and they can then tell you whether they feel like it is necessary for you. Nonetheless, I hope I answered your question. Let me know if you have other questions. This is for everyone. Be sure to like, share, comment, come back, follow me if you're not already following me. Make it a great day on purpose, and then do what? Get keys with Kim. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.